Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jodo cast. Welcome, Star Wars Unlimited people. I'm Joe, and I have dragged into the studio Kurt
Hey.
and Leo,
Hello.
and we know why you're here. We've got two brand spanking new cards from Shadows of the Galaxy to reveal to the world, and I'm the only one who's seen them. Leo and Kurt haven't seen them yet.
We're
So
gonna
we'll be
react
seeing.
live.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and show them the first of these two cards. Do you want a hint, or should I just get it over with?
just drop it.
Just do it.
We're dying to see it.
Voiced by Simon Pegg.
Ooh.
We got Dengar.
Oh.
Dengar, the Demolisher. Unit ground. A 1-drop. A 1-drop red villainy. So similar stats to Benthic 2 tubes. 1 cost, 2 power, 2 HP. However, he is villainy. And his ability is when you play an upgrade on a unit, you may deal 1 damage to that unit. Underworld Bounty Hunter. Obviously, there are going to be a lot of upgrades that you throw on enemy units, like bounties and things like that.
Yeah.
So he's going to have that synergy for bounty hunting.
Yeah.
When you play an upgrade on a unit too, so it always has to be one that you're really doing offensively.
Oh,
right? It's not like when your opponent plays one.
Right. It says when you play an upgrade on a unit. So you're probably, if Dengar's out, you're not going to be wanting to like give your guy a lightsaber because that'll hurt him.
I could see it. So like,
well, it is May though. It is May, so you don't have to hit
May.
your
Never
own guy.
mind.
Yeah.
But
never mind.
But yeah,
it is May. It's May 5th actually.
Another thing that this might work with is the theme with the Mandalorians is they want upgrades. Maybe there might be some Mandalorians we haven't seen yet with grit on them that this could play into as well.
True.
Yeah, so maybe you do want to do it to your own in certain cases.
It's cool that he's 1 cost, but like Benthic, Benthic comes and goes pretty fast. If he can stick around, he's really good. But so maybe you'll want to beef him up too, because it does seem like a really great ability to have sitting on your side if you're going to be doing bounty shenanigans.
Yeah, it's interesting. It might be really telegraphing a play, but at the same time, maybe your opponent's already taken initiative and you've got a couple cards to play right at the end of the round, right? And so you just do him and then do an upgrade back to back. Because he's like so cheap you can afford to.
Yeah, it might just be for the 1 turn. Well, I've got this 2 cost bounty to throw on a guy. I got 3 resources. We'll throw Dengar out first. Soften him up.
I mean, and honestly, even having him around to sort of, be on those turns where it's like you've got 4 resources, but you've got Dengar and a 3 cost in your hand. That's not the worst thing either.
Yeah, I love cheap units.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll go good with IG-88. IG-88 needs cheap red guys, right?
And it could be a really great way to finish off a unit, right? If there's 1 damage left, you throw a bounty onto it, kill it with Dengar, and immediately get the bounty. Yeah. Like, that could give you something huge.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to have to see some more of the bounty upgrades out there.
Well, I don't have a bounty upgrade for you guys, but I got 1 more card.
All right.
But before we move on, I just say I really like that art, and it's from Stefano Landini.
The art is so good. Really cool pose. I like the details, slightly comic booky. You can see like these cool different guns that he has.
It's really an uncommon.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Uncommon. All right. Here comes the next card. It's Punishing One. Dengar's weird crescent-shaped spaceship that everyone who played X-Wing Miniatures remembers for being better at turning left. And its subtitle is called Dengar's Jumpmaster because it is a Jumpmaster 2000?
3,000.
I was going to say 5,000, but who knows? One of those.
Wasn't the
Yeah, so
Yeah, I don't remember.
it's a space unit, and unlike Dengar, this one costs 3 instead of 1. So it's a 3 cost, 3 power, 4 HP, decent stat line for a space unit. And this one says when an enemy unit is defeated,
An
you can ready
upgraded,
this unit.
an
Oh, when an
upgraded.
upgraded enemy unit is defeated, you can ready this. So obviously synergy with Dengar. Dengar wants you to be upgrading and damaging opponents. Punishing One is waiting for those upgraded guys to die to ready itself for potentially a 6 damage turn, because it's only once each round, but you
Mhm.
could squeeze 6 damage out of Punishing One if you're playing those upgrades and killing those bounties well enough.
Or even just the turn it comes out, get to ready it right after, if you can time that right. And upgraded would include stuff like experience, right? So
Yes,
there's like,
which is, pretty common
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
people have experience tokens on them.
Yeah, 3-4 for 3. I mean, that's like the same stat line as the Falcon, right? It's kind of like a dark
Mm-hmm.
mirror of the Falcon in a way. It can
Ooh,
ready.
yeah. Maybe better than the Falcon? The Falcon
You don't
is
have the
really
cost,
good.
right? You don't
I
have the
really
extra.
like the Falcon. Yeah, but it doesn't have upkeep. This one doesn't have upkeep.
Yeah.
It's just when it's getting that free ready. Obviously, the Falcon's super good that it comes into play ready.
But yeah, this
Just
could go twice around, like you said. That would be like huge in a lot of aggro decks. And that's really great.
Mhm.
artist is Fernando Carrera. The art is
Courier?
fun. I
Yeah.
like it. With a lot of the ships, there's not too much you can do, but I like the lasers. Just the splashes of red in the art look really good with like the card. I don't know what
Uh-huh.
you want to call. I almost called it the user interface, but I don't think that's what they're called. The graphic
Yeah,
design
the
of
the border.
the
Yeah, yeah.
card.
It is interesting though that even though he's he's a bounty hunter, this is more concerned with actually defeating the units rather than capturing them. So clearly
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dengar's always just bringing them in cold.
cold. I wonder if we'll be seeing some differences. I expect we know we're getting Forlom and Dengar, or Forlom and Zuckus, so presumably we'll be getting the whole lineup, and I wonder if some care about capturing versus defeating. Yeah, these two look like really cool additions to a villain aggro deck.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see. Obviously, these are highly dependent on other upgrades that
Yeah.
you're going to be wanting to play, so we don't know how good they are. They could be amazing if there's some really cheap
Yeah, like you said.
bounties to throw on
Yeah.
people.
Hey, and again, uncommon on this one, so that's
Mhm.
another thing it has over the Falcon. It's going to be way easier to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be cool. I like like you said, I like the synergy between the two cards. I like the theme of, obviously putting the bounty on the characters and then killing them.
yeah. I like the Dengar and Punishing One and Han Solo and Falcon have a bit more synergy. Han Solo leader at least have more synergy than Boba Fett and Fett's Fire Spray. Because Fett's Fire Spray is just like, is Boba here? Cool. Whereas the other guys, you kind of have to work together to like get the combo to work, which feels, I don't know, more interesting to me. But uh that's our 2 cards. Excited to see what everybody. We probably missed something big where someone's like, oh well, because of this,
Here's this
it's gonna
cool,
have this.
crazy
Yeah,
combo. Yeah.
right. So be sure to tell us what we missed or what things, if we had taken this video 2 minutes longer, we would have thought about. So just let us know in the comments what you think about these cards. And if you like this sort of thing, be sure to like the video and subscribe, because who knows? I don't know if this is the last of cards we get to show you. You wouldn't want to miss out, would you?